Toy Story pitch meeting by pitch meeting. Okay.
Hi, this is Ryan George from the thing you're about to watch. Please enjoy this pitch meeting for
You know, absolutely gonna be the stuff of nightmares, just haunting stuff. Understood, sir. So you said the movie's about toys? Yeah, so the whole thing's gonna be that toys are actually alive and they have like secret lives going on when humans leave the room. Oh. And when humans come back into the room, they all rush back to their places and go stiff again. I have just so many questions. Uh-oh. Like what happens if somebody peeks through the window and sees the toys running around? I don't know. At what point of the toy making process do they become sentient? I don't know. If a toy's head breaks, does it die? And if a new replacement head is put on, is that an entirely new being? Oh.
Do you know what I'll take his chat? I think all the toys are always animate. I think they're always alive. I think because I mean, hold on, maybe I'm tripping, but isn't it in Toy Story like the whole idea is that like it's a child's love for the toy that brings it life initially? Am I dumb? Was that ever explained? When Woody gets dropped, he's fine. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So why are you sending a random link?
Stop asking me questions. I'm sorry, it's just you drop a bombshell like toys come alive when you
This
leave
video?
the room, and I have a couple of questions. Yeah, well, the whole
I
thing
can't
falls
do
apart
that.
if you think
I'm
about it
sorry.
a little bit, so you know, please don't do that. Fair enough. So what happens in the movie? Well, there's
I'm watching the
Woody
fucking
is the
video.
name of a cowboy toy, and he's actually
I'm watching
main
the fucking
character of
video.
the movie. Oh, okay.
I wanna
Is he kind of the
try
leader
to-
of Andy's toy.
Ain't no way. I look over at chat and I just see the message, I want to drink the water the eagle pees in. Respectfully, why? Why would you type those exact words in that exact order in this chat at this exact moment in my life? Everything that's happened in my life, me being conceived being a miracle in and of itself, all the things that had to come together for this exact fucking moment. This exact moment in time that you put that message in my chat. The statistics alone that lead up to this moment is a fucking incredible coincidence. I don't even know.
Toys, so they all look up to him. There's even a female toy, Bo Peep, who's like into him romantically. Toys can be romantically involved with each other. We're
Toys can have
gonna
sex, by the way.
that, yeah. I don't know much about the internet just yet, but I feel like people are gonna take that information and do some pretty weird stuff with it. Oh, I'm gonna make sure to get my dial-up modem set up and check that out. Okay, you weirdo. So anyway, Andy's family is moving in like a week, so all the toys are getting ready.
Coincidence? I think not. There are sex toys. Okay, at what point does the cutoff between sentient toy and object exist? If we're gonna have this discussion, because what if coincidentally a kid sneaks into the mom's room and grabs a dildo out and loves the dildo and it's like their favorite toy to play with? Does the dildo become sentient? And if so, what if the mum takes the dildo back? There's so many questions. There are so many questions. I'm just saying.
Ready for moving day. Okay.
Woody
But then
and
they
Buzz,
realize
that's
that
what
it's
Mum's
Andy's birthday party, so they all get
gets
scared
love.
that they're gonna get replaced by a cool new
Board
toy.
game.
Oh, interesting.
The board. I mean, I think the board game pieces are sentient, and the board and like the cards and stuff aren't. It's like Monopoly pieces would be sentient, but not the board. And they're like third or fourth on the sporks that live to out of face. Exactly. So that's proof that that it's the child's love and affection and imagination that gives the toy sentience. So this is the thing I'm saying. Anything could be a toy. You give a child in South Sudan in the fucking war zone an AK-47, they will turn that into a sentient fucking creature. Because they will play with the fucking magazine. Like, the fucking can of worms we've just opened with this conversation. The toys can be tortured. The toys can be tortured, so definitely can be sent whilst being fucked. True. What if it's a fleshlight? Oh, that's fucked. The implications are getting worse. Like Ted. Oh, yeah, like the fucking bear. Like the Seth MacFarlane funny haha bear, Family Guy. They can put a Monopoly piece in your nose. Just, there's so much that happens. I feel like Pixar have not considered it. It's like Cars. It's like John Lasseter over at Pixar had a moment in time where it was like, oh, what if we made a movie about cars? And it's like an allegory for like, Route 66 being shut down, like slowly over time by like fucking the highways and shit. And it's like, oh, it's a really cool movie. Except the cars are sentient and alive, and now we have to ask the question of how the fuck the cars are living. Like, what the hell? Like, isn't that fucking photo of Lightning McQueen with the insides? Like, see, like, the thing is, there's like the main two worlds with horrific implications. Like, Monsters Inc. is like, they're very clearly, it's like a multiverse situation where you have the monster world and the fucking human world, which that makes total sense. But like, Cars, it's just the same. It's just Earth. It's just Earth. It's just Earth. It's nothing's different.
Approved.
There's so many questions. It's like, it's a fucking rabbit hole. It's just, it's like, oh, dude. Yeah. So what happens if you think a piece of shit is a toy? The piece of shit is sentient. The piece of feces is I'm going to go full screen. The piece of shit is sentient. It has thoughts. It is alive. Just so you know, by the logic of everything that has been established. Good use of the 4K camera. Let me zoom in here. Does it work? Probably not. I had to pull the thing up. Hold on, chat. Give me a second. I'm pushing in. I'm pushing in. This is how you know it's serious. Hold the thing up. The piece of shit is alive. Can you make the room red so you're evil, Quintin? I could do that. How about like a body pillow? That's furniture. Actually, no. That could be a. If it's a child's imagination that believes the body pillow is a toy, it is a toy. It could be anything. A fucking spork is a toy. A blade of grass could be a toy. Rainbow Dash toy in the jar. If a kid loved that Rainbow Dash toy, at any point, it's sentient in the jar. That's all I'm saying. Also, I'm trying to change the lights to red. This is the perfect conversation for us to have right now. All I'm saying is, drowning. It literally is. You are drowning a living creature in semen. This is not a game anymore. Like, this is real. This is real fucking life. What about Pokemon cards? Never seen a card be a toy. Possibly could be a toy. Who's it had to be a kid? It has to be a child. Because, again, it's the child's imagination that's special. It's not an adult's imagination, all right? I don't think the kids' love is a requirement because of the Buzz Lightyears. No, because in Toy Story 2, okay, here's a crackpot theory. I'm changing my background light. In Toy Story 2, I'm standing on business on this, by the way. So if a kid finds one, yes, we've established this. Sex toys can be sentient if a child loves them, okay? And getting back onto the thing, hold on, wait, I need to, okay, what I'm saying is, all right, what I'm saying at this exact moment, all right, we need to fucking listen up for this, okay? Because I heard Hammy mention the wall of Buzz Lightyears from Toy Story 2, all right? All I'm saying is that at the toy store, kids are going through there. They are projecting their imagination onto all of these Buzz Lightyears. That's why they're alive. They don't come manufactured to be alive, okay? It is a public toy store. Do you think kids aren't picking that shit off the shelf and being like, man, he's fucking Buzz Lightyear. He's awesome. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not complicated. Target sells sex toys. Guarantee some kid looked at a dildo on the shelf and was like, I really want to play with that. And an adult bought that shit home. Like, unfortunately, the dildo's alive. The dildo's alive. It can experience everything. I'm just saying, okay? Like, it's not anything more than that. Looping up Grandpa? This is the best time for someone called Looping Up Grandpa to do in the chat. We're talking about whether or not sex toys in the Toy Story universe are sentient and alive. And I think it's true. And how do they like it? Maybe. Because you notice that the toys' personalities have something to do with the way they're designed. I mean, okay, for example, okay, we've got the toy soldiers from Toy Story 1 and 2. They are designed, manufactured to be army men. They act like army men in the opening sequence of the first Toy Story. They do that. There's a whole fucking paramilitary mission. They have programming. They walk in groups. And don't tell me it's not true, because it is. Buzz Lightyear acts like a space ranger because that's what the kid imagines him to be. So I don't know, maybe if the kid imagines the dildo is a sexual being, which is impossible because the kids don't know what sex is, maybe it enjoys it. Perhaps. So possibly it's like, depends what the kid wants, right? Maybe someone sees a dildo, like a vibrator with like an end on it and the little thing that goes to the clit. That is fundamentally mentally. That could be a spaceship, that could be a sex toy. I'm just saying. What's up, Connor? Welcome to the stream. I'm losing my fucking mind because the complications of there's so many nuances we can get into this entire conversation with right now. Space sex toy, exactly. So what happens is, like, adults with the same imagination? Doesn't count. It does not count. It has to be, the imagination has to be from a kid because the kid has naivete. That's the magic. That's the magic. Gravestones could become sentient, yes. It totally could. It totally could. We're doing block game versus Pete. No comment. No comment on that. What if the adult grew up in prison a small room as a kid? Not a child. I am not opening up the rabbit hole of whether or not adults with childlike brains count. I'm hardlining it. It has to be a kid. Hard line, just off the bat. That is a hard fucking. We are drawing that, and not in the sand, in the concrete. It has been fucking marked. It is a sacred line we dare not cross, for we know not what is on the other side. What about tasting Jimmy Animal? The kid probably thinks it acts like a fucking animal. They pick it up off the shelf. Oh, that's Fluffles. The real tragedy is the owner of that cat will never see that cat alive again. But the cat will still live when the owner's not there. It's the ultimate fucking tragedy. Well, if Andy's just buzzing an adult. Well, it's an adult. The adult and the humans have nullifying power on it. That's just the basic premise of the fucking movie. I'm telling you, man, we have to, like, you guys are forgetting the basics. We're getting lost in the fucking, we're going to the forest for the trees, we're looking at the, is it pine, is it fucking oak? All I'm saying is, this is the rule. Sentient objects that a child has played with or has fantasized about playing with will adopt characteristics based on that child's perception of what the object means to it. So, Buzz Lightyear acts like a space ranger because all the kids look at him as a space ranger because he comes in the space ranger box. Woody's a sheriff because he's a sheriff. He was primed to think that way as a child. It's not more complicated than that. Could a human sculpt become sentient again? Okay, another hard rule. Animate objects, biological mammalian objects cannot be toys. It has to be an animate. It cannot have been alive. It cannot, right? It cannot be alive because otherwise I have to go to sleep thinking of the idea of some kid seeing their dead grandpa or grandmother or mother or fucking uncle or whatever the fuck on the floor and thinking, oh, they're playing. And they're alive. This is the thing. It's like we can have this conversation all fucking day. Do you want me to go? Is this funny to you? Is this funny? I'm having an ethical dilemma right now. I'm looking at myself in the fucking mirror and I'm losing my mind. Because I'm thinking like, why did Pixar not consider this? Why did Pixar not give us an explanation of the rules? Why is there not a fucking logbook out there? If there's a fucking Bible for how the law of the internal universe works, why don't they give it to us? Why do they leave us with these questions? Why do they abandon us to think about this? Why? Why do I have to fucking comprehend the morals of a fucking children's movie? On the goddamn internet. Like, what? They had to have thought about this. There were discussions that had to have been had at some point. Some people, I'm tracking the camera. I'm moving way too much. Start moving. Start moving. I'm not opening up. What the fuck? I'm not opening up. What do you think I fucking am? You think I'm Tony Soprano? You think I'm a fucking therapist? No fucking way. That's right, the planes are alive in cars. What the hell? How did they build that? Are they cyborgs? Are they fucking biological creatures that evolved to look like cars? Are they fucking aliens that displaced all the humans and saw cars and replaced them? What the hell is this? The Wii U gamepad is absolutely a fucking toy. Because you know what? In Toy Story 4, they said it. Like fucking, you know, hey, hold on, wait a minute. Toy Story 5, they acknowledge technology. They open the Pandora's box is even more open. The whole premise is an iPad. That means a sentient toy could look up Pornhub.com. Do the toys feel? Maybe. Maybe they do feel. Maybe they do fucking feel. Maybe they just feel. Right? Maybe they just... The toys do feel. I believe so. In fact, no. I remember when Woody gets his arms ripped, he probably feels the pain. Every stitch, every piece of foam is excruciating for him. Every fucking atom that has been displaced, synapses fucking firing. And the worst part is that his arm was ripped when Andy was playing with him. So he had to sit there by the laws of the universe and say and do nothing as his fucking corpse is just getting fucking moved around by a god with a fucking blue t-shirt on. I think it's time to stop. 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 I can't do this anymore. It's not even funny. I rats. What do you mean rats? What do you mean? But this is not Ratatouille. Ratatouille is very well discussed. And by the way, number one Amcom fan, I blame you for the entirety of that. I blame you completely. Rats are having feelings. Everything has feelings. We broke him. Okay.
Interesting. And for the most part, they seem to be safe because all of Andy's friends are horrible at giving gifts. What do you mean? Well, they get him like bed sheets and a lunchbox. Okay, yeah, those are some pretty boring birthday gifts for a child. But then Andy's gonna get this new toy called Buzz Lightyear. Oh, what's his deal? Well, what's really fun about him is that he doesn't know he's a toy. He thinks he's an actual space ranger.
Probably yes.
That's funny. I thought so too. He thinks he's on a mission or something. Hilarious. And so Andy gets obsessed with Buzz and he replaces Woody as the favorite toy. And what's Andy's reaction to seeing Buzz moving around and talking? What are you talking about? Well, you said that the toys hide the fact that they're alive when a human enters the room, but if Buzz doesn't think he's a toy, he wouldn't do that, right?
See, this is a real question.
Did you not realize that?
Mom, Quintin's ranting about Toy Story again.
I didn't realize that. Now this whole thing doesn't make sense.
Thank you, Blombombs.
Okay. No, it's not okay.
Mods, can someone shout out Blombombs for me in chat?
But then I have him
Everyone go follow Lily right now.
It doesn't make any sense.
Everyone go follow Lily right now.
Stupid. Oh my God, no, it's fine. We'll move on. Okay, yeah, I'm okay. So what else happens?
Go follow her.
Like I said, now Andy is obsessed with Buzz Lightyear, so his mom completely redecorates his room. We're talking Buzz Lightyear blankets and posters.
Okay.
Moving? Yeah. So they put that poster up for like a day? I guess so. Interesting choice. So then because Woody's
to be fair,
jealous,
I could see that totally being in line with what like a 7-year-old would do. A 7-year-old would absolutely do that. Like, you know, 7-year-olds, they just change by the 6-7 seasons, you know, like,
decides to knock Buzz behind a dresser. Okay.
You know?
But then he accidentally knocks him out a window. Oh no. So all the other toys call Woody a
See,
murderer.
I forget that, because did you go, we're questioning life itself. Exactly. It did escalate at that point. He said that 676, what, do you having a solid poster? Yeah, you know, chat, you know what? You know the fuck what I do have a fucking Sonic poster because I have Whimsy. Activate. Oh, it's because my fucking... Hold on. Chat. Yeah, I do. I do have a Sonic poster. You know why? Because I have Whimsy in my heart. Why is it... Get over here. It's over here, look. I have it. I'm a hunchback now. I have it. It's there. QP the Whimsy. I have Whimsy. I'm a whimsical young man. Okay? Oh my god. It's okay. Just stop. What does Michael think about me? I think Michael probably resents me for me being the main fella. Drunk camera. The camera is drunk and it doesn't need to go home. That's fine.
Hang him to death. Oh my god. Yeah, they don't even give him
how
time
does
to
it just
explain.
keeps become
Immediate
alive?
Death sentence. That is so dark. Super dark.
Oh boy, oh no.
And through some wacky circumstances.
No, you're a side character. I'm not a side character. You can't.
Oh, that does
you
sound
can't
wacky,
just say that to me.
But then they end up getting taken home by Andy's neighbor Sid. And what's Sid's deal? Oh well, he's super evil. He makes toys explode and he like crafts different parts of toys onto other toys. Pretty creative, actually. Yeah, super evil. Just a kid using his imagination. Anyway, so at Sid's house, Buzz is gonna see a TV commercial for himself and realize he's a toy. Oh, so what does he do? Well, he goes into this deep existential depression.
See, this is why Toy Story is a good movie, is because Buzz does get depression.
I don't know. Fair enough. Let me know if you figure it out. So then Sid decides he wants to use this huge rocket thing on Buzz, and all the toys have to stop him. Wow, it's going to be impossible for them to stop a human. Actually, super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Oh, really? Yeah, Woody just breaks all the rules and starts talking to him, and then Sid's other toys start crawling towards him.
Yeah, okay. I actually never understood this moment. Like, it's satisfying, yes. 100% satisfying. Not gonna hate on that. How? How does that work? Is this like a biological rule? Or is this some fucking game? Do they know that can they be alive at any time but they're choosing to pretend to be dead? For what fucking reason? Apart from to torture us. Yeah, Cody has a good point. Cody's a good point. Literally got a kid to think he is schizophrenic. He's condemned Sid to a lifetime of institutionalization. And he just gets to fucking go on. He's no consequences. He's a fucking plastic. He is a fucking human. And he should be put to death this is why Woody deserves a death penalty. I'm just saying that right now.
Toys start crawling towards him.
That is horrifying.
Yeah.
That kid's gonna have some serious psychological damage.
Well, serves him right for what he did to those toys.
I mean, he didn't know they were alive. He was just
wow,
having
is this the
fun,
hit
and now
movie
they
Toy Story
probably ruined
5?
his life.
No.
Yeah.
Toys are ruthless.
I'm boycotting
They
that
are,
movie
so then
now.
Woody and Buzz race down the street to try to catch up with
So,
the moving truck.
I just want to say, I really, really fuck with Woody's run cycle.
Buzz race down the street.
It is a very good run cycle. It is objectively
Race down the street to
incredible piece of animation.
Catch up with the moving truck.
They race down a public street. Won't people see them?
Most probably.
There's a
but we're
fifth,
not
isn't
gonna
it a
deal
trilogy?
with
There's
that
a
'cause I don't
fourth
want
and a
it.
Well,
fifth.
okay then.
So what do you think?
Well, it's the first computer animated feature. I think it's gonna be great.
Yeah, we're basically
Fifth and
paving the way
Sissels.
for a whole new kind of
and
animated
fifth-
feature.
fifth-
Yeah, and if
fifth-
this is how CG animated features are kicking off, I can't wait to see the kind of stuff they make in the future.
Oh, things are gonna get good.
Emoji movie. Damn, this video's old.